It took forever to start this up. I'm getting into it, yeah? Doja Cat. Fall and winter. So they have camp in the spring? Okay, anyways. Oh, look at this baby. No, I'm sorry, he's not hot. Even if you try to convince me, he's not. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, she hot though. Oh no, they're kind of cute. Okay. I'm so confused by the relationship dynamics. Oh my god, I love the 90s anime rock intro. So cute. The Buddy Oath. Oh, look at Yuri as a kid. Are those all the friends when they were kids? Whoa, who's the hot lady in the background? No, come back, hot lady. Oh no, let's continue to make our greatest memories. Wow. I love that intro. I love the first Camp Buddy intro, but hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Chloe here, and we're going to be checking out the full Scoutmaster season. I believe that we checked out the demo here before. That's my child. Ignore him. He does this for attention. I'm telling him to ignore you. That's right. Because you're being a butt. Do not scratch that bulletin board.
It's that time of the year again, huh?
Oh. Did they change his voice actor? Why does it sound like his voice
Camp Buddy's off season.
Yeah.
It's not really my favorite part of the year, but it has to happen eventually. It's always so lonely to see the camp so quiet and empty.
Hello, my freshly neutered man. Can you stop? Can you stop? I really don't want to pick you up because I'm worried about hurting you. Do not glare at me, sir.
There's no campers around like there used to be, and that means no activities either.
No, sir. Sir. Kiwi. Sir. Sir. Come on. Stop. Stop it. Stop being a beaver. Stop. I feed you. I pay all your bills. And I just want to play a video game.
But
and
this
mad.
time is different than the previous years.
You're so not nice
Now
to
that the camp has become successful and popular, the next term will be busier than ever. I guess that's something I can look forward to. I'm happy that Camp Buddy is back at its peak.
Hey!
What?
Why do I think that this man is holding a guitar for some reason? What about this? Looks like... Oh my god, is it a guitar?
I can't believe you were ignoring everything I was saying, Yoshi.
Nope, it's a...
Sorry, I just had something on my mind.
Jeez, you still talk to yourself this much? I thought you were over that habit. Some things never really change, huh? You're always so sentimental. Just like a retired person.
That's rude. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old, and we're only a year apart.
Hearing you say that makes you sound like my dad.
Oh, great. Do you have daddy issues too, on top of all the other issues that you have?
Sir Goro's not that old either.
Anyway, since you weren't listening to me, I was asking when you'll be done cleaning up here. I need some firewood for the office since the air is getting a little chilly now.
Oh, I just finished here, so I can chop some right away. Let me go find Aiden and we'll get it done for you faster.
I doubt he'll be able to help anytime soon. I just saw Aiden busy with some other chores, so I didn't bother asking him.
Okay,
if you
Kiwi.
want, I can help you instead. I know how to swing an axe around too, after all.
I doubt that, Yuri. Okay, Kiwi, come on.
It's all right, Yuri. I can manage.
Can you?
Besides, don't you have work to do with Sir Goro as well?
Does she?
Don't remind me. I don't know how Dad can stand to keep working in his office like that all day long. It drives me crazy. Honestly,
I know that
coming
for a
out
fact
here
that
to
they
check on
changed
you
out the
was
voice
just an
actor for
excuse to
Yuri,
stretch
but
my
I
legs
actually
and
kind
get
of
some fresh air.
like her for some reason.
I guess it can't be helped,
Normally
Yuri.
I like the original
There's
voice
been a
actor,
ton of legal
but I like this
paperwork
one.
for Sir Goro to work on ever since the last term ended. There's so much stuff to do just to keep the place running with only the few of us, and almost all the scouts gone.
Is that what you were daydreaming about before?
I was just thinking about how much Camp Buddy has changed over the years.
It's been a roller coaster ride, huh?
Yeah, I really got the chance to connect with the campers as well. It's probably the greatest term I've ever had. It does make me wonder how many of them will come back next year.
Aw, you really do miss them a lot, don't you? I'm sure a lot of them will come back. And if not, that's okay too.
Yeah, but I have to be honest. It'll be really sad if I never see some of those campers again.
Hey, lighten up a bit, will you? I expected you to be less of a worrywart now that everything is going well. The next term is still months away, and a lot can happen in their personal lives. You did your job last summer, and whether they come back or not is up to them. But one thing is certain. We
I
all
wonder
had
if they're
some
gonna
of
do
our
another
greatest
sequel
memories
to
here at Camp Buddy last term.
If every single year you're just gonna have to get a new Camp Buddy game, drop the $40 for a new Camp
And
Buddy
that's
game.
something that will forever stay in our hearts.
Now who's the sentimental one?
All I'm saying is you can cherish the past, but it's best to focus on what's ahead.
You're right, Yuri.
Anyways, those logs aren't gonna split themselves, Yoshi. I better see a fresh pile of wood chopped by sundown.
Fresh pile of wood.
I'll be around the shed
I'm
if you
so
need me.
sorry. There's no
Hey,
youth-
I thought
I'm
you were
so
helping your
sorry.
dad.
Oh, he'll be fine without me for a while.
Oh, so she's just avoiding work as she usually does. It's really cold out here. I better get moving. Someone
Oh,
already here?
Aiden.
Hey there, Yoshi. I was just chopping some wood over here. You need
Man
anything?
must wax his armpits.
I was about to gather some myself to bring to the office.
Here, come and get some.
Does anybody
I
else have to
plenty.
get wigged out by armpit hair? Like, it doesn't matter the gender of the person. If I see armpit hair, I'm kind of like... If it's like a little bit like this is fine. I'm talking like a full-on, like, you've got a secondary bush under your armpit. Like, I've seen people with armpits like that, and I'm just like, how do you not just smell? How do you not smell? It's fine.
I figured we would be using a lot more now that the weather's getting colder. And I knew Yuri was gonna ask you to do it, so I thought I'd take it off your list.
Aiden,
I love
you
the
didn't have
texture
to do
that
that.
they did for his hair here, where they shaved it down at the sides. I also like how it kind of matches like what's in the eyebrows too.
Oh, come on, it's fine. I always like to smack some wood and work my muscles up.
I figured you would.
Well, I was going to ask for your help anyway. But Yuri told me you were busy with other chores.
I was, but I already prepped everything and left our dinner cooking in the oven. And I used up all the firewood in the kitchen, so I needed to make some more anyways.
Looks like you've got everything covered, huh?
Yep, you know you can always count on me.
You should give yourself a break sometimes, though, Aiden. I mean, you really haven't stopped doing chores even after the summer term ended.
Don't worry. There's not that much stuff to do now that it's off season. I only have to feed, what, like 6 people? Other than that, it's just the usual stuff around the camp too. Nothing I can't handle.
I guess I shouldn't have expected any different.
I'm concerned
You've been
about
taking
this
care of
man
everyone
having
here
some
for as
kind of
long as I
burnout
can remember,
episode.
after all.
It's my pleasure, Yoshi. Always at your service.
As grateful as I am that you're always so willing to help, we should really get more staff around here for next year's term. Especially since we're expecting so many new recruits. We don't want you getting swamped with work like the past few
No
terms. It's really not that big of a deal. They're just chores, after all. Well, now that you're a Scoutmaster like me, I'm sure you could use a helping hand.
Well,
If you put it that way, I guess
In
so.
that case.
Speaking of which, why don't you let me help you finish up here? I brought an axe with me anyway. I wouldn't say no to some company. You'll probably enjoy working up a sweat after all those boring tasks you've
Right.
been doing. Is that why you don't have a shirt on? Aren't you cold?
Oh.
Distracted by my bod, are you? Is this a mating ritual of some sort, sir? You're red as a tomato, Yoshi. Come on, you should be used to me being half naked most of the
I
time by
guess.
now. Guess
Let's
you're
go.
right. Now let's get to work. chopping wood.
Excuse me.
I have firewood.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, Sir Goro.
No, not at all, Yoshinori.
Let me put these by the fireplace and I'll head out.
Ah, thank you, Yoshinori. Take your time, though. It's really alright.
Sir Goro looks busy as always. I can't imagine how stressful it must be to have so many responsibilities as the camp president.
Yes, sir. She also mentioned having work to do in the shed.
Oh, okay, covering for your friend there.
She's trying to avoid all the admin tasks again, I see.
I love admin work.
Is there anything I can help
Lock
with,
me
sir?
in a room and make me do paperwork for hours, bro. I love you
It's
forever.
fine, Yoshinori. I can handle it. Actually, I was hoping to help you three with chores around the camp, instead of all this legal work.
You have been working non-stop on paperwork since the last term ended. I was hoping to be able to assist you with it some.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we have
Goddamn, there's a
everything
lot that
arranged
goes into
properly
running a
with Mr.
camp.
Claremont. It's the least I could do, considering his company is sponsoring our camp. You're already doing a great deal just by managing the camp anyway. It makes me relieved to know that you'll be the one to take my place here when the time comes.
That's an honor to hear from you, sir.
But I also want to make up for all the previous years when I didn't manage Camp Buddy properly as its president. I'm trying my best to show you all that I can work just as hard, and that this is much more than a job to me.
I understand, sir.
Come on, Yoshinori. You don't have to be so stiff and formal around me.
Yes, I do.
Although,
Otherwise-
I can't understand why you and everyone else were intimidated by me, given how strict and uptight I've been over the last couple of years.
You kept threatening to fire me, you jackass. I truly regret that my actions led you all to feel
That's
that.
why I'm so grateful that we got to spend so much time together and catch up with one another last summer. You and the scouts from the previous term were the reason I got my passion back and remembered what we all dreamed for this place to be.
Maybe I should take a break before I start turning to dust here in the office. I figured Yuri and Adam were right that I'm not getting any younger. Might as well laugh about it, don't
I
you
disagree.
think? I don't disagree, sir. You don't look at old at all, especially not to
Really?
me. You're trying to kiss up to me so that you'd be promoted to camp president. You'll have to try harder
Sir.
than that. I'm not, sir. I really
Don't
mean
worry.
it. I'm just kidding, Yoshinori. Take it
guess.
easy. I guess it's just unusual for me to see you making jokes again, sir. It's been so long since I've seen you this cheerful. Just like back in the old days, you mean? Exactly, sir. It's a good thing, though. Well, I'm trying my best not to be such a grump. I want to show you how much I enjoy being here at camp with you
That's
all.
the spirit.
We're glad to have the old you back as well, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I take it back. It does sound weird if you're the one calling me old.
Anyway,
Anyway, why don't we go over to the shed and help Yuri put other
Are you
shoes
sure?
through? Are you sure, sir? You already have plenty on your
It's
hands
all
right
right.
now. I want to get us to get rid of a lot of clutter before Mr. Claremont's ocular
All right.
visit. The shed has been overflowing for a while, so it's probably best we go through it and see what's worth
Exactly.
keeping. Exactly. General cleanup has been long overdue. There's a lot of things scattered all over the place. With plenty of new campers next year, it'll be hard to monitor them all. The excess junk will
I
be a
understand.
hazard.
anyway.
I just realized now that a lot of this might be dialogue and story from the original demo, but I really do not remember playing the demo, folks. Don't ask a kitten owner to remember something that she did like more than 48 hours ago. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Anyway, thank you all again for your concern, Yoshinori. Why
Yes,
don't we
sir.
go and join Yuri? Yes, sir. That's one crate out of 30.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What are you trying to do there, Yuri?
Oh,
Oh, well, you see, I figured I'd work on cleaning out the shed since I overheard Dad on the phone talking about needing storage space. Why didn't you ask any of us for help? I mean, that's a lot of lifting for just one person, you know? I'm a lot stronger than I look, Aiden. Besides, you guys are all so busy already. Well, there's no way I'll let you lift all these crates by yourself. You could get hurt. Fine, I was just trying to cut you some slack, you know. Don't worry about me. This is really the least I can do after all. Yoshi and Gramps are doing the big important work to actually help the camp, so I don't mind taking on the simple tasks.
besides,
You practically do the most work out of all of us, and whether they're simple or not doesn't matter, they're just as important. Give yourself a little more credit, Aiden. You're a Scoutmaster too, just like us.
It's just.
I can't help but think that everyone else has changed for the better except me, you know? I mean, Gramps has loosened up a lot ever since last term, and Yoshi isn't
I
such a
don't
word
think
word
so.
anymore. That's not true, Aiden. You've seen my dad lately. He's been in his office chair so much, I wouldn't be surprised if his butt was glued to it. And Yoshi, I walked up to him staring up at the sky earlier and lost in his
I
thoughts
believe in
again.
you.
My point is, don't be so hard on yourself. It's so not you to be thinking like this. I guess I do sound a bit sulky saying all that,
Yuri,
huh?
oh!
Oh, Aiden, you're here
Hey
too.
there.
Hey there, Yoshi and Gramps. I just happened to walk by and saw Yuri trying to empty the shed all by herself. Oh, great, now everyone's here.
dear.
Yuri, dear, you should have waited for us so we could help.
Gramps!
I'm pretty surprised to see you out of the office to begin with, Gramps. Thought you were swamped with Claremont mumbo
Well.
jumbo? Well, aren't you overworked yourself, Aiden? I'm fine.
Anyway,
Anyway, why don't you all leave this to me? I could use a workout after sitting all
about-
day. Since we're all here, why don't we work on it together, sir? Aw, everyone's looking out for each other, just like the good old days. Should we get started while there's still a little bit of sun? It'll be unbearably cold later. Yes, sir! Da-da-da, da-da-da. Why haven't we gone to that waterfall? Wait, did we go to the waterfall?
Oh, wow.
I know that there is a waterfall in this game because in Taiga's route you can explore the waterfall. Just some stuff I'd like to keep around. I didn't realize that most of the stuff in the shed belonged to you. I thought it was full of tools or something.
Well,
they are tools in a way. I have a small box here that says don't touch.
Thanks.
So don't touch it, thank you. What was in there? Are you keeping dangerous items at camp? Well, it depends on how you use them. I'm not gonna pry further. I feel like I'll regret asking. Seems like most of the boxes we opened out here so far just have random items in them. Growing up, Yuri did have a hard time letting go over stuff she found interesting. Whenever she started a hobby, she would obsess
Excuse
over
me?
it. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Ugh, you're the one who never lets go of stuff. Yes, that's true. I do have quite a lot of art and literature in my
Why?
collection. Why are you keeping all of this in the shed anyway? Why not in your room or something? My room is kind of full, so I had to put them somewhere.
What?
Now, why are you two giving me that look? This is why I was trying to do this on my own. Okay, Yuri, this is the last box with your name on it in there. I swept the shed spotless, too. Never realized there was so much space in there without all this
Thanks.
stuff. Thank you guys for your hard work. I really appreciate it. I can take it from here and sort out the things I want to keep. Alright, then if you two don't mind, I can use some big old muscles to sort the other stuff. There's a few old tools that sorely need replacing, and we have some rusted and broken stuff we need to dispose of, too. Sure, Aiden. Okay, let's see.
OMG!
What happened?
Isn't this exciting?
You guys won't believe what I just found.
Yuri.
You're gonna give me a heart attack. I thought you hurt
Come
yourself
on.
or something. You don't understand. I've been looking for this old thing for years. I can't believe it was in the shed. What is it anyways? Kind of looks like an ancient book witches used to craft spells.
Aiden.
I can't believe you don't know what this is. We used to write in this book when we were younger, remember? Oh, I
Yuri?
recognize that book. Isn't that your journal, Yuri?
Yes!
Yes, I'm so glad that you remember it, Yoshi.
Sheesh.
I seriously forgot the thing existed. I think the last time I saw it was when we were still scouts. It's looking a little rough, too. Are those water stains all over it? Yeah, the box it was in must have gotten wet somehow, but it's still readable for the most part. I don't think I've seen this journal of yours
Dad.
before, because you were busy Scoutmaster back then. This is where I used to put all my favorite memories with you guys. It was so much fun to write about what we were up to. I really, really wanted to show this to last year's scouts and give them a little history of the camp, but I couldn't because I thought that this thing was last forever. Is that why you gave a journal just like this to some of the scouts when they first arrived at camp? Yeah, it was so wonderful to be able to write down memories, and I wanted them to be able to experience that as well. You guys know I've always had a passion for writing, even when I was younger. I thought it would be great to share that with the scouts, so they'd be able to look fondly back on their experiences here one day. I made it my personal tradition to offer a journal whenever I see scouts full of inspiration, such as Mr. Akatora and Mr. Nagame.
Come on.
You just look at their application forms and see who wrote writing as their hobbies. Not at all,
Actually.
Aiden. Now I'm actually curious what the camp was like back then from the eyes of a scout.
Alright.
Alright, let's take a peek, shall we? Oh, they were so cute. Look at how cute.
Let's go already.
We have to take a picture on a special day like this. Oh, are we going back?
Yuri!
Oh, we're going back in time. I think that this might have happened in the demo. I can't remember. I'm sorry, folks. But unfortunately, I have to bring this episode to a close. If you like this video, and if you're excited for me to check out more of Scoutmaster Season, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing. When you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I'd like to give a very special shout out and thanks to the following patrons: Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama. Thank you all so much.